welcome to Paws and Claws for Love. I'm Mark Weinberger.
And I'm Cynthia Miyamoto.
We are the hosts of the show, and we have with us Wendy from Three Hot Chicks. Now, this is a wonderful organization. It's one of those organizations that I love because, it's one of those things that people don't really think about, but at the same time, it's very important to bring awareness to. She actually looks after and rehabilitates disabled chickens, hens and roosters. So, welcome, Wendy.
Thank you.
Wendy, first of all, tell us a bit about your organization. Let's start with how you got started. What motivated you to get started helping chickens?
So we moved back here from California in end of 2014 to be with my partner's mom because she just had gone through surgery for cancer.
Okay.
And so she wanted everybody together in Las Vegas. And so one of her bucket lists, because she wasn't sure if she was going to beat the cancer, one of her bucket lists was chickens. So every weekend she would come home with chickens from the Animal Foundation. And then about a year later, we had, I don't know how many chickens we had. We had chickens, we had a turkey, we had some ducks that she rescued, we had a peacock and a peahen, and then we got some baby chicks.
Okay.
And 3 of the baby chicks were disabled. One became injured and lost her ability to walk.
Mm.
The second one had a leg issue similar to Penelope's here.
Okay.
So she couldn't walk either. And then the third one couldn't walk when we got her. Her legs splayed out to the side, but we were able to get her walking, but she had vision problems. So that became our focus, was those 3 girls, and that's where the Three Hot Chicks comes from.
I love
Got
that
it.
name. I absolutely, that is the coolest name ever. I love it.
3 chickens in the hot desert.
Yeah.
So, while you're on the subject, what exactly, can you just show everybody the issue that Penelope has?
So Penelope has one leg that's in a normal position, but this hip kind of bends outward. And so when she sits, she can't sit with her foot flat. She sits with her foot on the side.
Okay, got it.
And her other leg goes straight back. It's actually doesn't go straight back. It's actually twisted
Okay.
upside down, and it
Oh,
goes
yeah.
back. So when she sits, she uses this leg to balance and this leg to rest most of her weight on.
Okay, so that obviously gets tired and sore, that leg.
Yes, she gets tired and sore sometimes. So every day she gets massages. I massage
Okay.
her leg. I give her a light massage. Sometimes if it's a little more sore, I'll do a little extra, or I'll put her in a blow-up neck pillow,
Okay.
and I set her in the center of it, and I put her in some warm water in the bathtub so she can, loosen her muscles and stuff.
Got it.
And then I use a product called Arnicare gel. It's a topical product, and it's really good for pain, inflammation, soreness, bruising, stuff like that. So when I put that on her leg, it relieves any type of soreness.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's good.
Yeah,
Oh,
so,
poor thing.
once
I
we
hate
had...
when animals suffer.
Yeah, no, she's not suffering.
So
No.
I have a question. So it seems like you know a lot about, obviously, about hens and ducks and things like that. Did you have to take any special courses to do that, or did you just kind of learn by doing this stuff?
We learned as we went.
Okay.
And we learned from, research. We did a lot of research because we didn't, when we had the 3 disabled girls, the 2 that couldn't walk, we didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
We didn't know how do we help them? How do we give them a life that's meaningful?
Right.
What do we do? We can't just let them lay there,
Yeah. Yeah.
So we researched, and we found some other people who had disabled chickens on Facebook. And, we found out about how to make slings so they could sit upright in the slings.
That's so
And,
cool.
So a lot of it has been networking and reaching out to people and learning from people who have had chickens for a long time, or who have had disabled animals, disabled chickens.
Okay.
And then, we just tried new things. We had to try different
Like
ways.
trial and error kind of thing.
It was it's still trial and error.
That's amazing, though, that you guys do that. I'm
Yeah.
just so impressed with you.
Like
guys.
some days she sits up all day. Some days she doesn't want to. She wants to sit up in her sling. And I've because she can't go to where she wants to go, you have to learn how to communicate with her. She's learned how to communicate with me, and let me know what she needs and what she wants.
Yeah, very
So-
cool.
You sent me a video of a chicken called Spools.
Yes.
She's a hen, I believe.
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to take a quick break and we're going to show this video because I think it highlights exactly what you do and how you can help these chickens. So we're going to take a 4-minute break while we show this video to you of what 3 hot chicks can do for these chickens and why they should be supported, why we should support 3 hot chicks. So we'll see you in a few minutes. we're back. We hope you enjoyed that video, and I think it illustrated exactly how three hot chicks helps disabled
Hens and-
chickens.
Yep, exactly.
So, that's just a sample. They've got many other chickens that they look after, hens and roosters. So it's a great, worthwhile organisation. Yeah.
So you've got some exciting news. I know that you just applied for your 501c3.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about that and what your name's going to be and all that, because that's exciting news.
So our official sanctuary name is going to be Tender Loving Coops.
Oh,
So
cute.
we
That's-
do
I
have
like
a
that.
Facebook under Tender Loving Coops, but we don't post much on it just yet. Most everything has gone under Three Hot Chicks.
3 Hot
so
Chicks, okay.
I filed the paperwork for the state, so I'm waiting for that paperwork to come back, and then once that comes back, then I'll be able to file for federal 501c3.
501c3,
Yeah.
perfect. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So as far as donations are concerned, what are some of the things that the viewers, if they want to get involved with your organization, what are some of the things that you guys always need?
Things we always need, I put on our Amazon wish list.
Okay, perfect.
So,
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
a lot of the stuff I get off of Amazon. Like we always need bugs for the chickens
Right.
and supplies, medical supplies, because medical issues arise and
You gotta take care of it.
you
Yeah.
have to treat. If it
Yeah.
can be treated at home, we treat it home. If it can't be treated at home, then we go to the vet.
Okay.
Now, do you guys have a special vet that you work with?
We do use Aloha
Okay.
Animal Hospital.
Okay.
She actually saw a doctor who now works at Creature Comforts when she started laying eggs.
Okay.
Her eggs were humongous.
Really?
And she actually died twice. I brought her back to life.
Oh my goodness.
And so we
because
found
the eggs were so big?
the eggs were so big, and it was just it was very stressful for her.
Yeah.
Because of her disability too. It was hard for her to maintain her balance to push the egg out. So
Right.
I had to hold her, and it was
Too much.
very traumatic on her.
Right.
And so we found a vet in town who actually put what's called an implant, like an implant you would put even in a woman. It's like a little microchip, and it stops her from laying eggs.
Oh wow,
So
really?
She hasn't laid an egg in over a year.
That's amazing. Well, and I asked that because if as a 501c3, I know that a lot of times monetary donations are really important for
Right.
these medical needs.
Right, and well, that's what we did. We had set up some, since we're not the 501c3 yet. I always, if there is an emergency or if we do need extra help, I set up a fundraiser under my personal page and then share it.
And share it.
So that's
okay.
what we did for Penelope. When
Penelope.
she needed the implant, we set up a fundraiser and people donated to help
that.
to help get her that implant. Yeah. To
Now,
stop
if someone wanted to donate directly to your vet, would he allow that too? And then they can put it on your account? Because I know sometimes people want to just donate directly to the veterinarian. Is that something that your vet will
Yeah,
allow?
they would do that. Yeah,
Okay.
because if we had an emergency, it's not very often. I mean, but it does happen.
Right.
There has been times we've had to use the vet, but we have a lot of knowledge of, we haven't had anything really too major.
Good. That's good. But it's always good to have that cushion there. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
exactly. Okay. So tell me again the vets that you use, because that way if our
Aloha
Aloha?
Animal Hospital,
Okay.
Creature Comforts
okay.
are the
perfect.
two.
Okay, perfect.
The two main.
So if you guys want to make a monetary donation to their account, you're certainly welcome to do that, so that they have that little cushion in case something happens. But hopefully nothing ever happens.
Right.
Exactly. So
You also mentioned in one of your emails to me that you're trying to raise money for a trailer or something.
Yes,
Is that
we
right?
have our special needs. So we have her. We have a little special needs rooster. His legs are crooked. We have a little hen that has no toes.
Okay.
oh wow.
We have 2 disabled quail, and alley chicken, which is she can walk, but she's still a little slow, so she can't be outside. So we have them all in a travel trailer on the
Okay.
property, and the travel trailer is like 40 years old.
Okay.
And it's seen its
It's seen
better days.
Yeah.
So right now we're raising money to buy a new travel trailer for them, because we have 2 more that are outside right now that once summer hits, they can't handle the heat.
Right.
They have to come inside because they're disabled. There's two outside, a rooster and a hen.
Got it.
So we'll have 6 that
would be
need to be inside,
Inside, okay.
plus the 2 little quail.
Wow.
So we're doing that, and we're we do crafts too. So we're working on gathering a bunch of our stuff together to sell.
Oh,
we're gonna
okay.
have an auction on our page to sell items to raise money for it.
So
as
definitely send me the link,
I
and
will.
we will then also put it on the Urban Underdogs Facebook, so we can spread that word a
Right,
little bit
perfect,
more for you
perfect,
guys. So
yeah.
we definitely, as an organization, we need to support each other. So
Right,
definitely. Now, do you want to show the little sling that she uses?
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
It's,
Sure.
it's a neat little sling, so I'll grab that for you.
So, so this is the sling. I just made it from a piece of fabric, and
Okay.
the reason I made it like this is when she puts it on her, so her legs will go through the hole, and when she puts it on, it snaps across the back, so it hugs her body. It's not tight on her body.
It just
so a lot of
supports it.
chickens, when you put them in like a sling type thing, they don't like it, and they try to flap out, and then they can hurt themselves.
Right.
So, but this design of a sling goes across her back, and it hugs her body. It hugs her. So when she's
She doesn't like that.
she's all right with it if you take her outside. She
Right.
doesn't understand why she would put it on
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah. She's like, well, what are you doing?
So I hook it up to a frame, and then that way she kind of dangles in the air, and she can. I sent a picture. I don't know if maybe you can add it in, but
Yeah, okay.
So she basically
yeah,
kind of
she
is
sits
like this.
that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Perfect.
exactly. And
So
this
her
goes
little
across her
legs.
back.
Right.
So then she
That's
can reach
amazing.
down, and I can lower it and higher it on the frame, and she can peck at the ground, peck at the grass, you know.
Oh, that's great.
Or she can just sit. She'll sometimes she just likes
chill.
to sit and hang out.
Yeah. That's
and
very
it gives her a
cute.
different position, you know.
Yeah.
And it also relieves the pressure off her legs
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Yeah, that's very, very cool.
to give her a break.
Right. Very cool. What you guys do is just amazing. When I was telling Mark about it, I couldn't say enough wonderful things about you, because like Mark mentioned earlier, you don't think of those things. And so the fact that you guys are bringing awareness about these animals that would otherwise be euthanized, unfortunately, but like you said, can live this amazing life just in a little bit different way. It's just like us humans. So.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool.
Like she watches the
Well,
Netflix and
Wendy,
stuff.
how can people get hold of you? What is the best way for people to get hold of you?
The best way is through our Facebook.
Okay, which
So
is?
it's at 3 Hot Chicks, the number 3 Hot Chicks.
Got it.
That's the best way to get a hold of us. Yeah.
That's how you and I communicate.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
That's the
very
best
cool.
way to get a hold of us.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, Wendy, thank you so much for coming on our
Thank
show.
you.
It was wonderful having you, and hopefully we can get you a lot of support for your amazing organization. It really is. It's I love organizations that help those that people hardly ever think about.
Right.
So I love that concept. So thank you again, Wendy.
Thank you.
And yeah, so this is Mark from Paws and Claws for Love.
I'm Cynthia. Hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much.
And remember, paws, big and small, we protect them all.
Right? Absolutely. Thank
Thank
you
you.
guys.
Until next time. Okay. Hi.